show you off in Lambos out on Collins. I be.
Hello? Alright. So, hello guys. Today we are just gonna watch some of my Clash Royale replays. Because, I just wanted to try to make a video like this. And, yeah. And I'm just gonna explain my thought process while playing this. We're running with my friend PoWer, who, since this is like an older game, both our names are scuffed. You can see mine's just like Silver 46 and his is like Nova Core. Don't worry about it. So we're playing PoWer. We're playing twos. You don't really win anything, but we have some pretty good games. Alright. So I am running a P.E.K.K.A deck. I don't really remember. We'll have these showing. So I'm like trying to find. I won't show theirs. Trying to find something like a cycle, but I don't really find a thing. He places a miner, and they immediately put down one of those, whatever, elixir golem. I have Inferno Tower. I'm gonna log. Yeah, I do log it, even though he probably would have gotten it with the Gob Gang. I throw down my Inferno Tower to counter the elixir golem, and immediately I'm pretty much out of elixir, so I'm just conserving. So he does most of the defending. Their push is basically defended. Pretty sure we let that go and take some damage. It doesn't do too much. And he does his signature push with this deck, which does a mass damage. I'm holding out Bandit. I'm going to start attack on the left side since that one's so low, which actually the Magic Archer ends up taking the tower. Bandit, which they do not defend, does work too. He miners the princess. And in the process, they put down a prince. You see, I'm holding out my P.E.K.K.A. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to put my P.E.K.K.A. on the prince. I'm contemplating it. I don't end up doing it. I end up dropping the Electro Wizard, which is basically just holds him back. And then the Valkyrie on the Firecracker, which ends up taking out the prince. So I'm just conserving elixir here. And this attack actually does damage. He does the signature attack on the left side since it's low, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, it takes it out the tower. There's an elixir golem. I'm pretty sure I P.E.K.K.A there, and then log the Skarmy, which and meanwhile he's defending the elixir golem. I'm just conserving here. I'm holding out my zap just in case there's a Skarmy, which just doesn't. So I put down Bandit, and that is game 1 done. This is actually only Challenger 3, by the way. I'm only Challenger 3. Which is only a 1-game win. We're not speeding it up at all. Don't worry about it. So right here, you see I have a Log, Zap, Valkyrie, and Inferno Tower. I can't really cycle anything. It wouldn't be worth it. He miners. I Valkyrie that, which I don't really understand why. Honestly, didn't really have to do anything there. I'm pretty sure I log, but the Firecracker took makes such weird movement. Pretty sure I log. Yeah, so I Electro Wizard the Valkyrie. I log that, which doesn't kill it, which I zap to kill the Firecracker. The balloon ends up making it, but I put down a Magic Archer. Which this actually doesn't end up taking out the tower. The Electro Wiz is just on the left side, and he's just doing damage. It doesn't do too much. The Mega Knight goes down to the Inferno Tower, and the Magic Archer takes out the Inferno Tower, and gets a few tags, 3 in total, no, actually 2, on their right side. So they are most definitely in the lead by a decent amount of damage. He does a signature attack, they let it go, and then end up fireballing it, but that just clears the way for my Bandit to get some nice damage off. I'm holding out my Electro Wizard, signaling to him I can take care of the bats, which I do. They drop a Valkyrie. He's just holding Elixir right now. I drop down a Valkyrie to counter their Valkyrie, and he deals with the Hog Rider, which is pretty good. Pretty sure the Electro Wizard takes out the other wizard, and I think ends up dealing decent amount of damage, so we are in the lead. Miner takes out the tower. Barely. And I'm just holding Zap for some reason. I don't do anything to counter this. I log that. Kills one. Also lets the tower take out the Firecracker. He Inferno Dragons that, so I don't have to defend it. What I do anyway, because I'm stupid. He does a signature attack on the left side. There's an E-Wiz there, so I don't remember how effective it is. I'd say it's pretty effective. They drop double Mega Knight. I drop my P.E.K.K.A. on the Electro Giant. And immediately I have to put down an Inferno Tower to counter the double Mega Knight. He drops down a great Mega Knight so my Inferno Tower can get damage. I'm pretty sure they don't actually end up taking the tower. It's at 20 health. We're just trying to defend for our life so they don't take it out. They didn't have any spells, so we end up taking the win with a 20 health tower at the very end. It was a good game. We're facing level 11s. And this time I have a bandit, which I can use to cycle, which I don't remember what my next card was, but I'm pretty sure that's what I do. He does his signature attack on the left side. I'm holding out Magic Archer for the baby dragon. It does a ton of damage, except for that they barb barrel it, and they double commit. I'm holding out my Valkyrie for the left side, which I drop right there, taking out the left side push. They got a tiny little bit of damage on the right side, but it is all good. He miners to take out the bomber, which is a good play. I bandit that, takes out the Valkyrie, then takes out that, and then it's going on the right side, which takes no damage. Except for it is going against that. He drops the Inferno Tower for the Knight. I dropped the Electro Wizard for that Goblin. I don't know how much of this you're seeing. The screen's kind of small. I need to figure out how to record these better. The E-Wiz goes down the bar, but we don't really do anything. I drop my Inferno Tower to counter the P.E.K.K.A., but it actually goes with the Dragon. He drops his Goblin Gang. It will filter the P.E.K.K.A. over, so it'll be targeting. It doesn't actually end up targeting the Inferno Tower, but it goes down before it can hit the tower. I drop my mode because I feel like it. And I throw down a Magic Archer, which probably wasn't the best play. He had Spear Goblins to deal with that, and they fireball my Magic Archer, but it is all good. We start getting a little bit of damage. Our whole push gets taken out by a log. I'm thinking about contemplating dropping the P.E.K.K.A., but I don't. They're just emoting at each other. I dropped the Crying Log because I don't have that emote. I'm thinking about putting a P.E.K.K.A. down, since it is ×2 elixir. He drops Inferno Dragon, I drop down the P.E.K.K.A. This begins our push. I don't think I really did anything else. I'm holding out my Zap. I'd drop the Bandit. We don't have really much air defense, except for when I drop the Electro Wizard. We start a 2-lane push. Our one on the left side is getting quite countered. P.E.K.K.A. goes down here. I think the Wizard goes down too. He gets prediction fireballed. We double Inferno the P.E.K.K.A., which melts it. And I drop my Valkyrie on the Electro Wizard. We start a big push on the left side. Pretty sure this ends the game, because we have a Valkyrie, we have skeletons, the Magic Archer's chipping, and that ends game 3. We are on a roll so far. Also, I'm basically just cutting out the lost games. Sorry about that. Alright, it's gonna get cut out, but whatever. Alright, sorry. So, I don't have any cycle cards here. He doesn't really either, except for Skeleton Barrel. So I'm kind of just shifting between cards. I'm like, if they put down something, I'll probably defend it. He puts down a Skeleton Barrel, they put down a Prince and a Cannon card. And Fire Spirits. They overcommitted on defense, but we didn't really have much that could defend this. And I'm thinking about Pekkaing, but I don't. So I dropped the Inferno Tower, but it locks onto the cannon card, sadly. So the balloon gets away mostly scot-free, which they also had a freeze. So the balloon ends up getting a hit off on our tower, but our mini push on the right side gets a little bit of tick damage. I'm conserving elixir a little bit, but I put down my bandit to counter the ice wizard, which it takes out mostly easily, only taking like 2 ticks of damage. I'm hoping the bandit can lock on the tower, but it doesn't because of the guards, which it gets taken out. I end up logging here, so I reset the prince's charge, and I also take off the guard shields, but we didn't have really much to defend this, so I put down a magic archer. He snowballs it, which slows it down, and then goblin gangs. Pretty good play. The magic archer's duel, mine goes down, so I put down a princess and hope that it's out of range of the magic archer, which it isn't. My alarm went off. So nothing much really has changed. I might do a voiceover for the parts that I just paused. We have a magic archer doing tick damage on the thing, and it goes down, but it lowers both troops significantly, which is good. I princess the bats that are on the Inferno Dragon, and we have a small push on the left side. I end up Inferno towering. He drops a Goblin Gang to defend the Goblin Giant, which is pretty good. The Magic Archer ends up taking out my princess, and I log it to kill the Magic Archer and to mostly kill most of the guards. We're about to head into overtime here. They have a pretty big push going on. I don't remember how we defend it. Oh yeah, with bats, magic archer, that gets tornadoed. The Mega Knight's still alive. It jumps again. But it's taking significant damage to the Valkyrie. But my bandit's still alive. It's taken out. Okay, it died. Never mind. He drops a miner to go behind enemy lines, which it's not unnoticed, and it goes down. Right now we're just having defense battle. He snowballs, which is a really good snowball. The magic archer happens to be in range of my Inferno Tower, and it takes it down. And then it takes down the Inferno Dragon. We have another small push. It just gets immediately obliterated by troops. I drop a bandit, which was too close, so it doesn't dash. The miner's getting damaged because the bandit tanked for it. He drops another Inferno Dragon. I'm pretty sure I dropped my Valkyrie on it. No, I actually dropped my P.E.K.K.A. The issue is we don't really have much to defend except for the Inferno Dragon, which does work. And so does the bats and then we have just a huge push going on. P.E.K.K.A. and a Mega Knight. They free 6, they have no other cards. And that's about GG. They're trying to delay it, but we have a P.E.K.K.A. on the tower, so we win. It was posted to the clan because they were toxic to us for a little bit. After, you'll see. I'll point it out when it gets there. So it's a level 10, so meaning they probably have a lower level teammate and a higher level teammate. They try to do a lumberjack princess push, which doesn't work because I have a Valkyrie. I'll show this. Miner goes down. They drop a level 12 P.E.K.K.A. on it, so that's the higher level teammate. I did not see what happened. I'm pretty sure I just zapped the Goblin Gang, and I missed the P.E.K.K.A. somehow. I logged the Goblin Barrel. We drop an Inferno Dragon on it, and I drop my princess for no apparent reason. They have an Electro Wizard, so the Inferno Dragon just can't do anything. We are trying our hardest to defend this, but was in vain, and our tower goes down. And my magic archer that I put also goes down. Since they're all locked on the tower, the bats aren't allowed, can kill them. And I just see he's just emote spamming us, and that is the Clash Royale equivalent to being toxic. And then his teammate also puts the same emote. And I didn't really think much of it. I dropped my Valkyrie on the Goblin Gang, easily finishing them. They drop a Lumberjack, which he drops a Mega Knight on, and which also will take out the Ice Wizard. The Valkyrie's making the way on the right side, getting significantly low, but getting at least 2 hits off, which was very nice. They drop a level 12 pack on the Mega Knight, so the Mega Knight cannot do anything. I am pretty much worried that they're going to do the sim push, so I dropped the Inferno Tower, then I logged the Princess, which they immediately rocket my Inferno Tower, which renders it useless. The good thing is that their Electro Wizard goes down to the Goblin Gang, so I can drop my P.E.K.K.A, and his Inferno Dragon can continue doing work. He snowballs it. We were trying to make a push in the last 30 seconds. P.E.K.K.A goes down. Inferno Dragon locks on the tower, which is good damage. The Magic Archer also does damage. And so it is about 1 log away, which I do right here. Taking the tower. I drop my Inferno Tower on that one, on the P.E.K.K.A, hoping that the Electro Wizard will not get a range, which it does not yet. Then I drop my Valkyrie. I drop my Valkyrie on the 2 wizards. Skeleton Barrel's making way on the right side. Princess is too distracted, but the log comes in to stop it. He Lumberjacks. There's a Inferno Tower and Dragon to defend the Lumberjack. I wait a second too late, so the Goblin gets a hit off, but I defended it with a log. I throw a Bandit down, which makes contact with the tower because the Princess is distracted. Does a critical amount of damage. They rocket. They actually did not wait for me to put down my Inferno Tower. So the Inferno Tower will take out the P.E.K.K.A. The Princess is also going on the P.E.K.K.A. I tried to zap the Princess, doesn't work, so I log it. And I drop another Bandit, but it gets countered by the level 12 P.E.K.K.A. again. The Princess is dying to Goblin Gang. And he drops the Inferno Dragon on the P.E.K.K.A, and I drop a Magic Archer to help. I honestly don't remember how we... Yes, and I drop my Inferno Tower out of range of the Electro Wizard so it doesn't get hit, and then we start another big push with a Bandit. Just dashes right through the log, and we take the tower, and that is GG. Those were my games that I played with PoWer earlier. If you guys want to keep seeing Clash Royale content, like, comment, and just comment saying yes or like the video, and I'll consider doing more. I probably will end up doing more because I've gone back into Clash Royale and I find it fun. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.